Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your Williams here with a brand new video for you guys today. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're all feeling good, smelling good. Your boy is back with another FC video for you guys today. And today we're gonna have a little bit of fun. Usually in FC, I won't say usually, but last year in FC, we got to a point where we started having like promos that were paying out a lot when it came to cards. Things like I think it started with Galazzo, where it's like there's just so many cards coming out. So since pack play was high, the thing I started to do was I would only use squads that were like a mixture of whatever the active promo was, and then like, you know, my favorite players. And in some situations I'll only use just the promo card. So today's video, for the first time this year, we're going to do that. We're going to use a promo squad. We're going to use as many TOTS cards that I can that I didn't freaking SBC because I've SBC'd a lot of these cards. This will include active cards from like Evos, as well as like cards that come out as SBCs during you know TOTS. So like if I want to like put in say Thaney in here, then she would fit because she came out during TOTS, but she's not in the squad because we don't have room for her. But the goal here, like I said, is mostly just fun. You know, we're trying to have some fun with the game. It's freaking almost May. The game's almost over. Like there's 4 months of this game left, and then 26 comes out. So this little squad's gonna be looking like, I pretty much put everybody who I got out of freaking my chance rewards into Hoylet. We're not done with that. We still got two more squads to go for Hoylet, but all the bid squads are done. But one of the red picks we got I kept, which was Grace Giotto, because I always like Grace in games. She's always fun to play. She was fun to play last year, so I was like, I'll keep Grace, just for the vibes. But everyone else is just gonna be like just regular freaking TOTS cards. Bussy. We packed Dumorne. I forgot what I got her out of. My Evo and Rot. Well, she's not really Evo. She's just more so just the cosmetic for the 4th play style. Pedri, Evo, Latini we packed. I think in TOTS was it Weekend League? I don't know. I think I got him out like a freaking 77 times 5 or some shit. Savava, who I'm looking forward to use. I've actually really wanted this card. I wanted her rush card too to Evo, but never packed it. But I'm glad I packed this card because I always want to like try out Savava's promo cards, because she's usually pretty freaking good. Like people talk a lot about like Karchawi and Basha when it comes to the Arkema left backs. In my opinion, if you want like a really balanced left back, it's Savava. It's not Basha. Basha's too weak, and also she's not really that great at defense. Karchawi is more of an attacker nowadays. So if you want someone who can play as pretty much any fullback role, Savava's that one. And she also has that one thing that a lot of fullbacks miss, which is physical. So she has a lot of physical at 94. 96 strength, 88 aggression, 93 stamina. She also has relentless too, so she can be in for the entire game. The only thing she's missing, in my opinion, is Bruiser. I always say it, fullbacks with Bruiser, it makes Teo. It's not the only thing that makes Teo, but it's a big reason why Teo is as good as he is his physicality and having that Bruiser. So that's something that I wish she did have. So that's what I was looking like, playing a 4-3 bracket 2, using Vanessa Gilles as well, because she looks pretty nice. Wish she had intercept, but she looks pretty good when it comes to her stats defensively. The bench is our Evo on Mitch Purse, our Evo on Maria Sanchez. You can't see, but Maria Sanchez is like right there. Our Purse Evo's right there. Our Kunde Evo, Lucy Bronze Evo, Ali Watt Evo, the Aronson card, but I've yet to freaking use. Holland's on here on the bench because we need a freaking backup center back. Rose Evo, and then the Hoylet loan, which I finished like this on like a day or two ago. I don't know why he's in this freaking squad. I'm confused on why he's in the squad. But yeah, let's get some games of rivals and see if we can cook with this all top squad. Trying to go to rob me with that pass. The game ignores me. Trying to go to Pedri with that pass and the game ignores me. Fucking Christ, man. I'm telling you, me passing the ball is a suggestion in this game. It's not where the ball's going to go. Oh my god, this game. Trying to go to rob me with that pass. Come on. Nice run from Grace. Go for Trent. All right, after 2 draws and 1 win, I made some changes. In that process, an EVO came out, so we put Taylor Flint into EVO and allow her to get Incisive Plus and Deep Line Playmaker Plus. So put her into it so she can be able to play as our Deep Line Playmaker as a defend. So now she has a nice little 3 playstyle pluses. We took Vitinha out. Vitinha honestly has been frauding. I know people play, well, he's not, he shouldn't be playing as a deep line playmaker on holding. He should be playing a deep line playmaker and build up. Sure, fine, that's okay. But you know, for me, for what I want a player to do, he isn't successful. In the 2 draws that I have, he was getting out physical every single time, and when he was getting out physical, that led to my opponent scoring goals. So Vitinha is, you know, over here in the reserves. We'll probably be putting him into an SBC during Prem TOTS or Liga TOTS if something comes out that I really want. We ended up also going ahead and finishing Hoylet. He's only in here as like a backup box in case I need a backup box for Gyoro. Other than that, everything else is fine. Let's get back into the gameplay. Get cooked, you dumb bitch. To impress. Normally go. Trying to go to Norman. On. Get cooked. Just patience. With relative ease. Who are you actually gonna pass to? Nice. Nice from Pedri. Oof, 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 oof. All right, outro time for the squad. 3 wins, 2 draws today. Usually only playing enough to get 3 wins, so 5 games is what it took to get the 3 wins today. The squad was actually pretty fun. It was pretty fun. We did take out Stom because, you know, we had 2 right-footed freaking center backs in, so I was like, all right, we don't want 2 right-footed center backs in. At the same time, Stom has like really bad stamina, so I kind of just wanted to like have him as a backup in case I needed him. Taylor Flip was freaking great. You know, she only played freaking, you know, that what was it, 2 games? I think it was 1 game. I don't remember. But I think it was only 1 game. I don't know. Who cares? She was great. That's all that matters. You know, the Evo, you know, it gave her Incisive Pass Plus. I think it also gives you freaking an Intercept Plus, but she already had it, so she didn't get that. But it gave her Incisive Pass, which is, you know, fine. But I mostly put her into the Evo because I wanted her to have Deep Line Playmaker Plus in holding, because beforehand she had Deep Line Playmaker as the center mid as like the singular, and she had Bounce the Box. This is someone who I've been trying to like build out to be someone who's like that the go-to cam. So she almost has a plus for every every CDM. She has plus for every CDM role in the game, which is great. This has been a chain Evo I've been working on since the beginning of the game. The only thing that this card needs right now, other than a 4th place down, which, you know, I think at that point I do want her to, she definitely needs block. She needs something to give her, to compensate for her lack of speed at A6. But yeah, so she needs like a boost to her passing and a boost to her pace. She gets those, that would be like ideal for me. You know, her balance is very low at 6'1". That's why she has an engine on her, because that balance is like very low. But she's great. Yeah, like I said, this is one of the big Evo since the beginning of the game, so she has a lot of games played on her. Most of her goals are headers. This is back when the game allowed you to get header goals. She was my target for headers. So, you know, a lot of goals for her off that. But she can also, you know, just normally take a shot too and score, because, you know, it's a video game. Dunorme has a lot of hype behind her. You used her in some games of Rush. We also used her today, obviously. Like, so you play 5 games with her. And at first, I'm going to be honest, I did some testing games last night. I want to like see what formation worked best. So there's a couple games rushing there, a couple of test games and squids. Not a lot of test games squids. Like I said, most games we play today, we play 5 games. But like when I was testing her around squids last night, I kind of didn't see the hype. This is a very hyped card. A lot of people talk about her, and at first I was like, okay, I'm not seeing it. We had her as a false 9 in this formation, and I was like, okay, she has good passing, got the maestro on her, and she does have false 9 plus, but it wasn't connecting. You put her on poacher plus, and you started seeing a little bit more, but it still seemed like there was just something missing with her. But then like the last few games that you watch, then she started to like actually perform like up to the hype. So I kind of feel like maybe it's the lack of the 5-star weak foot. I don't know. But I think this card has a consistency issue. It's still a good card. It's definitely worth the hype. But I definitely feel like there's a little bit of a consistency issue with the card. I think most of the hype comes from the 98 pace, the 95 shooting, and then the low driven as well, the finesse shot. Because you have 2 of, you know, essentially the best scoring playstyle pluses in the game on the card, with finesse shot plus and low driven plus. So that can drive the hype up and drive the price up. Then you have someone who has 98 pace, 95 shooting, and 96 dribbling. So it's like, you know, this is a meta, you know, pace merchant's wet dream when it comes to like an ideal forward. The only thing is that she can also play as a midfielder too, which is hilarious. Sorry, we switched to Rodman. Also as a midfielder with that 80 defense. That's another reason why that probably drives her hype a bit more as well. So you can play her as like a playmaker, you know, plus plus center mid, and she'll probably be able to like just do a lot of great things for her, especially with that 80 defense. And then she also has a CISO too, so you know you can rely on her to do some passing and not be like, oh damn, she's not play style, because this game is all about play styles right now. So if you have someone who doesn't have passing play styles and you need to pass, it's gonna be rough. Buzzzy is really good. I always say that she's really good. Robin's Robin, she's cooking. Pedri's doing what I say he was doing in the review. And Grace is really good. Grace is really good. She was good last year. Every promo card I've used of her from between last year's game and this year's game has been very, very good. I do kind of wish she had a little bit more with her, like maybe like a press proven for her, and maybe like a bruiser. Just like be more ideal for like a box and box, so she can like be able to like hold the ball a little longer. She doesn't have an issue losing the ball, but I still want her to like be able to like do certain things with that at 87 physical. She can play box plus plus, playmaker plus plus, and playmaker plus plus as a cam as well, and then holding plus as a DM. She's better than Vitinha. I'll tell you that much when it comes to like doing what I need her to do. Vitinha doesn't have. Vitinha has box to box as a singular plus, not plus plus, where she has it for the plus plus. I like her playstyles better as well when it comes to playstyle pluses. Then the high defense, the high physical, the tolerable pace, the good passing and good dribbling. But Vitinha has like I think 71 freaking like strength, which would explain why he gets bullied off the ball a lot. That's kind of issue I have with this card. Vitinha gets bullied a lot, and I don't like that. I'm very, very anal about my players being bullied around. He gets bullied around a lot. I played this game all year, and I've not had an issue with someone being bullied as much as this card's been being bullied. That's 71 freaking strength. It's probably a bit cost where she has 84, and then with the anchor on her, it goes up even higher into the 90s. So solid card. Savava. Heard it's a long outro. It's about the entire squad. Like I said in the intro, she's the best defensive women's left back from the French league. I think let's like compare her to like the Basha SBC. The Basha SBC is bad value. Make sure you get Basha in Orenzen, but the Basha card isn't a great defender. And it's also not like a big upgrade over her foot birthday card. Like you can buy her foot birthday card and Savava and spend less money than doing the SBC. So like from a value standpoint, you got a better defending card. You can still be an attacking card at a way lower price, and she's like very, very cheap. Whereas Basha SBC is like 270 freaking K, when it comes to like fodder worth. And at the same time, again, like Basha is more of a specialist, and I don't really see like she doesn't have enough physical. Like I've used the Basha card because I have second account. I dated Basha SBC, and she does have an issue when it comes to like physicality. Whereas like Savava doesn't have the issue. Savava is a very, very good card. She's probably going to be my go-to freaking left back for a bit. We'll see. So don't be surprised you start seeing her in the sweat squad or the main squad. For to be honest with you, I feel like we talk about everybody who needs to be talked about. Oh, Jills. We need to talk about Jills. We did a review on Carpenter and talk about her. Jills. I got the perfect comparison for Jills. She is a Sam's Choice version of Fantasy FC Georges. Is more so in the balance situation. There's times where she's won the ball with intercept, but then she just falls over. It's not as bad as say like with taller players like Taylor Flynn at 6'1" who has balance issues, or she wasn't getting bullied, but like she'll win the ball and then fall, which it happens with Stam as well. Stam does that too. So I don't know if it's a balance situation or just the game. Everyone else, she was good. Like there were situations today where I definitely would have allowed way more goals if not for her. She definitely was the catalyst to the good defensive moments that I did have. Saying it comes to like Savava. So yeah, so the defense was very, very solid today. I would say this when it comes to like allowing goals. This is a video game and we're all playing with cracked ass cards. People are going to score. So what matters when it comes to like viewing a defender is, do they as an individual prevent a goal? If someone takes like a Trivelo or finesse shot, there's not, unless you foul them in the process, there's not much you can do about that. It's probably going to go in because this is against a video game. But when it comes to like those individual 1v1 defendings or getting a block shot off, that's what I'm interested in when it comes to like being a good defender. And in that situations, she was great at that. Anticipate was very, very good. She's very, very good. But yeah, so that's it for me. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm not gonna talk about the bench because we didn't really use our bench. You know, unlike my other squads, this squad actually doesn't have bad stamina. Carpenter has pretty good stamina. Jill's have a pretty good stamina. Fama has pretty good stamina. Gyoro and Flint and freaking Patrick all have good stamina. Rotman has great stamina. Demornays is okay stamina. Buzzy has very good stamina as well. So didn't need our bench at all. So didn't really use anybody else. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. Be your boy, New Skin Archer. I'm out of here. Deuces.